brought that up in my file explorer, you can see here are the files for my shapefile that we could pass off to whomever we wanted to send that to. If you wanted to be more selective out of that, we can always go to the ribbon. I'm sorry, Steve, was there a question?
No, just had a cough, sorry.
Oh, no, that's fine. If I go back to the ribbon, under Import Export, there is GIS Export. Now, the difference here is it would let me select just some objects. I don't have to pick the entire layer. Say, maybe this is all I care about exporting. And then it asks me what I would call this, and I'll just call it some parcels. Now, what you can't do, and this is not really a Bricscad unique thing, this is more of a GIS fact for you, is you really can't take the entire drawing and just window the whole thing and say export it to this one file, because you have to be exporting it based on feature class definitions. You don't want to send it to your GIS department and have your sewer lines and your water lines all commingled together in the same file for obvious reasons with that. So it would be exporting one feature class or GIS layer at a time. But well, Steve, it looks like we're almost right at the bottom of the hour, and I know we wanted to give a chance for a few questions and everything. So I will stop there and let you let me know if there were some questions or if you have any for us as well.
Yeah, I do have a couple. So I'd like to know how ARCs are handled with GIS data.
Yeah, that's a very good question. And what it comes down to is if you're importing or exporting them, it comes down to what data format or what file format you're using. For example, shape files do not support ARCs. And that's not a software specific thing. That is a file format that they would always come in as tensillated. So if I exported an ARC to a shapefile, that shapefile would convert the ARC to a series of segmented lines. Now, other formats like the geodatabase that are a little more modern do support ARCs. And as long as you have ARC data that you're exporting, it would include that as an ARC in that format. So hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah. I just found it interesting that ARC Info doesn't deal with ARCs.
It is somewhat of an ironic name, isn't it? Now they do now. It's just originally they didn't, and it was kind of funny because they called every lineal feature was an ARC, even though it was segments. So,
all right. Next question is: can you use the GIS attribute data to label objects in the drawing?
Yeah, another very good question. Currently, in Bricscad, you cannot do that. That is something that we are actively working on right now, and I can tell you, you can look forward to it. I'll just say very soon, without putting a release date or anything like that on it. But very soon, just like you would label elevations on a surface, for instance, in that same type of a format, you'll be able to pull GIS data just like other civil data types to include in any of your labels.
Okay, excellent. Well, thank you very much, Rick. I really appreciate the demo there today. I think it was a lot of valuable information.
Absolutely.
I want to thank everybody for joining us. And if you have any questions for us at Zentech or for Rick, please feel free to reach out. Call us on the 1-800 number, send an email, we're here to help and answer any questions you might have. Once again, Rick, thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve.
Bye.